Mansions with Amen estates, or penthouses and beach houses in Lagos, Abuja, Badagry, and more. Let Mercy or Nigeria Homes UK solve your problems. We explain the market to you and do the legwork so you can buy cash or spread your payments. This is who we are. This is what we do. So call now, 0208 963-0740 or 07956-168-784.
Welcome back to the magazine show, which is brought to you, of course, by Sweet Lady. Now, I'm sure you would have just seen the last advert that was advertising some beautiful, luxurious homes. Well, I have the person that is going to be able to give you a little bit more information about that. I am joined by none other than the beautiful, educated, and informative Angel Felisi. How are you this
I'm
afternoon?
fine, thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here and
Thank
joining
you.
us. Now, I'm sure viewers were looking at that advert and thinking, wow, what luxury homes, and you know, they're so gorgeous. How do we even find out more information about this? But to kick things off, I would like to formally introduce you. You are not only a realtor,
Correct.
but you're also a property consultant specialist.
Correct.
Now, when I think of that, you know, that just makes, like, I don't even know how to put that into words, because I'm just not, I'm not knowledgeable about property. And I'm sure that there are many people at home that are thinking, okay, what does that even mean? So could you give us a little bit of explanation about what that title actually entails?
It means that you're a property expert.
Okay.
You'll be able to advise people on the best property, either as a retirement home, investment home, or as a second home. So it means that you know everything in the market, and you can advise them to add onto their portfolio whatever they want to do.
Excellent. See? I got that. It wasn't that hard. Because you know what, I think sometimes the word property can be somewhat, I guess, intimidating because
to people.
Exactly. Sure. Especially, you know, reading on the news, property market, and it's just news of doom and gloom. But you're here to shed some positive light. Spice it up. Exactly. So your not property, but company is Mercy Homes.
Exactly.
And you're based where?
We're based in London, but we have offices all around the world.
Okay.
We have in Lagos, we have in New York.
Wow, that's where I'm from, actually.
We have in New York and London as well. And then we sell properties all over. Our properties are based either in London, in Lagos, anywhere in Nigeria. We sell in US and Dubai.
Okay, excellent. And what would you say is the sort of background of the people that are purchasing properties from Mercy Homes?
Okay, we have a vast majority of people, from students to pensioners, to young couples. It depends. Everyone needs a home. Everyone needs somewhere to live anyway. So it depends on what they want. Some people for investment, some people for retirement homes, some people as a second holiday home. So it crosses across all boards.
Of course. And for those people that are, I guess, a little bit concerned about how how safe it is, how safe their investment is, because, you know, again, off of the back of that, getting on the property ladder is in itself a feat. It's not easy. But on top of that is the security, because there are so many unscrupulous developers and people around that, you know, are eager to take the people's money. So how can they have confidence in Mercy Homes?
Okay. I think because I was born here, a lot of us grew up here as well, And we had that kind of problem where we couldn't trust people back home. You send them money to build you properties, and they sort of like dupe you or whatever.
Of course.
And so we came up together, different professionals, lawyers, real estate, and came up with a package. So what Mercy Homes does is we actually go down to the developers. So we actually go down to Nigeria, visit the place, interview the developer, see who their financial backers are, view the properties, and then negotiate with them to say, okay, we are Nigerians in diaspora. We want to buy, we want to invest, what can we do? And then we would have an agreement with them, and then we will start promoting it to Nigerians. Because at the moment, it's the best time to buy in Nigeria.
Why would you say that is?
Okay, because nowadays there are new developments coming up in Nigeria. We have people who develop estates. And not only do they develop estates, they've spread the payments. So you can buy a property and spread the payments.
Okay.
You can pay from 2 months to 36 months. And you can make as minimum as 10% deposit on the property. You can buy flats, you can buy a mansion, it depends on. And the portfolio is so simple, you can go from £30,000 to £100,000.
Wow.
So you can just log in anywhere.
So there is, I guess, there is a sense of security from being involved with Mercy Homes.
Exactly.
Because, you know, like I said, a lot of people of various backgrounds are always concerned about, you know, parting ways with their money and seeing that money actually equate to a physical building being built. Because I know that even though we're from different parts of the world, I know that it can be somewhat, you know, disheartening when you send money and
it doesn't happen.
It doesn't materialize.
It dashes your hope.
Exactly.
And you feel, oh, I won't go home.
Well.
And I try to encourage, it's not like that anymore. Nigeria is moving so fast, you know, it's a part of the global market now. So everything is happening.
Of course.
And it's the best place to invest. Your returns is massive compared to over here.
That is true. I don't doubt that. I definitely don't doubt
And we're talking about places like Lekki Gardens, Banana Island, where normally you would not be able to get access to because of the huge fund to buy it.
Of course.
But because they're real estate developers now, they've cut that price. And it's cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And I'm thinking right now is the best time to move in. All you need to do is visit our site, read up on information, different things about Lagos, what they're doing, you know, and then you would be encouraged to actually go back home.
Excellent. And now, speaking of going back home, what makes those areas that you mentioned, Lekki, what makes those areas so desirable? And what should be, I guess, the deciding factor in people over here saying, actually, you know what, I'd like to settle there in particular?
Okay. I'd name a developer. It's called Amen Estates.
Okay.
They were actually developers over here before. They actually moved back home. And they bought acres of land in Lekki and developed a red brick home. So you enter and you think you're actually in London. I'm telling you.
Really?
It's so designed. I think they designed it for Londoners. So you think. But they have 24-hour security.
Whoa.
They have 24-hour light. They have water.
No issues.
No issues. They have water. They have solar power. Everything is like you're in London. Even though you're in Nigeria, you think you're in London. So those are the kind of reasons why it's the best place to invest. So if you're in a standalone home, you might be in an area where there's no security. But if you live in an estate, everyone is the same caliber like you are, because before they afford to buy those kind of homes. And then there's security, there's water, there's everything. So what else can you say?
Well, you know what? You're already selling that dream to me. I want to be on a plane going right now.
Exactly.
But, you know, let's come back a little bit. I want to go on the plane now. But how much realistically would a ballpark figure be? Like for example, if I were interested in purchasing a 1 or 2 bedroom, I don't know, flat, or maybe a 5-bed apartment, or maybe a 5-bedroom house. Is there quite a disparity between? Well, obviously there's a disparity because more money, more space, more money. But what is the starting?
Surprisingly, it's cheap. The starting point, you can start as little as £25,000.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, you can start with as little as £25,000, and then you can go up to 150,000, 300,000 pounds. It depends whether you're going for an investment or retirement home or what exactly you want. So what we do is we tailor it to your budget.
Of course, of course.
So you can't say, oh, it's too expensive. I say, start little. If you think you can't afford a big one, start little, and then you can grow. And then if you're retiring, then you can go for a bigger mansion.
Of course, you mean you just want more space.
Exactly, exactly.
Now, speaking of space, if perhaps someone didn't want to purchase something that has already been built, would they be able to develop something from scratch with Mercy Homes?
With Mercy Homes, we do that as well.
Okay.
So we have the option of either you buying from an estate or for us to actually develop your property for you, your land for you. We can actually buy the land and build it as well. And we do something called pay-as-you-go.
It sounds like a top-up.
I know, it's something that you can understand, so it's pay-as-you-go.
Yeah.
So if we say it's going to cost you £100,000, pay 20%, which is 20,000, and then we'll build it up to this stage. We'll build it, the next 20, we'll build it up to this stage until it's finished. And then you can do that within 12 months or 24 months. So it depends on what you want.
So what is the shortest contract length and the longest?
The shortest,
for those interested.
The shortest is 3 months. It's either cash or 3 months, and the longest is 36 months.
Okay. So have you had any people going for the longer ones, or do people generally try to?
Well, if you're a salary earner, which most people are, especially over here, then you would go for the longer term. I say spread it. The only thing is it would come up with a little bit of interest, and then that happens everywhere.
Of course it does.
You know, if it's 36 months, it will be different from if it's 12 months.
True.
But in some properties, like Amen Estate, they're the top of the range. They have 0% interest. So you can do 24 months, and you just spread the payment.
Excellent. Now, for those that are interested in finding out more information, I see that the website was underneath the caption. But is there a Twitter account that they can follow? Can they follow you on Twitter?
The Twitter account is MercyHomesUK. The Facebook account is MercyHomesUK.
Okay.
What else is there? The YouTube account is MercyHomesUK. So it's easy to get to.
Exactly.
And if you get confused, we also have Nigerian Properties UK.
Okay.
So it would have UK on it, so you can easily find us.
Excellent. Well, thank you very, very, very much for being so so open and honest.
Thank you.
Because that's what we love. We love honesty, and we love being really informed. So
thank you.
I'm going to definitely check out that website.
Yes, please check us out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We were just joined by the lovely Angel Faleshe. And she is the brains, I guess, and the face behind Mercy Homes. If you'd like to find out more information, you're free to log on to the website. But we're going to take a quick break, and to musically take us to the next guest that we have coming up is Mo Logo with The Baddest.
Luxurious apartments and homes in Lekki Gardens, red brick mansions with Amen Estates, or penthouses and beach houses in Lagos, Abuja, Badagry, and more. Let Mercy or Nigeria Homes UK solve your problems. We explain the market to you and do the legwork so you can buy cash or spread your payments. This is who we are. This is what we do. So call now, 0208-963-0740 or 07956-168-784.